Does it feel like you're failing? Like you're staring at the math books, the house is a mess, and you're wondering if you're actually doing a good job with your kids? It's February, it's cold, and you kind of feel like you're in a deep valley. I know that, look, I know the laundry is piled high, and you're wondering if you're ruining your kids' lives. I have been there, and today I'm going to show you how to get out of that valley, beat the burnout, and find your joy again. Hi, I'm Nancy Marie Peterson, and I am so glad that we're on this journey together and that you're not alone and I'm not alone. After 20 years of homeschooling 6 kids, I want to tell you something your heart needs to hear. You aren't failing, you're just tired. Burnout doesn't just happen, it builds up. It's usually not because we're lazy, it's because we're working too hard on the wrong things. Okay, maybe you've missed a few days because someone got sick and somebody had a cold. Now the calendar feels like it's a mountain you can't even climb. Maybe you have the inside blues. Maybe it's gray where you're out, or maybe it's freezing like it is here, and we're stuck indoors, and the walls feel like they're kind of closing in. It just happens to be a nice day today. It's not always like this. But maybe it's the monster of the mundane. You're doing the same thing every day over and over again, and you've lost your why. We think homeschooling is about finishing a book, but it's really about the heart. You're tired because you've lost your why. It's not your fault. The world says we have to be perfect, but homeschooling is messy, real, and repetitive. And honestly, it's where the hidden grace is that we can find real learning happening. So how do we fix this? You don't need a new life. You need just a new plan. Have you ever heard the phrase, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You can't fix everything today. Pick just one area. If math is the stressful point, focus on that. And then let the rest just sit on the shelf for a bit. One bite at a time is how we finish. Maybe you need to stop and make it fun. You're sitting in this mundane thing. Take a hot chocolate break, or maybe watch an educational video with popcorn and make it fun. Read in a different room, not in the same room. If you're feeling friction, change just one thing. Remember that the world is bigger than just your kitchen table. In my 20 years, I've learned that rhythm is better than schedule. A schedule breaks and a rhythm flows. My adulting kids don't remember us being behind in science in 2005. They remember a home full of faith. You aren't raising test takers, you're raising humans who will have a lasting impact. I have the luxury now of seeing the results of all those 20 years. Was it easy? No. When I was kind of in a dark and a gloomy doom set in, I just needed to take a break. Look at your child, believe in their future, pray over it. I want to share a story about Frances Chadwick. I think it was in 1952. She tried to swim 22 miles from the Catalina Islands to California coast. The water was freezing. The fog was so thick she couldn't even see the boat next to her. After 16 hours, she quit. And when she got out, she realized she was only a half a mile from the shore. She said she didn't quit because of the cold. She quit because the fog hid the shore. 2 months later, she tried it again when the fog was still there, but she kept the mental image of the shore in her head, and she made it. She even broke the world record. I think she beat like the men's record. Mom, you're in a fog right now, but the shore is closer than you think. Do not give up. If you feel lost in the chaos, I want to give you a map. I made a free guide, and it's called Jumpstart to an Intentional Homeschool. It will help you find your flow. You can just head off in the lake and you'll get it, because you weren't meant to mother alone. This course will help you. It's a 3-day course. It's very doable. It's only 5 minutes a day. It will really just help you jumpstart to the homeschool that you really want. It's just a resource to help you get back on track and get out of this burnout where you're stuck in this valley right now. It will just kind of lift you up because it will give you more purpose and a bigger why. And that's sometimes what we need as moms. It's not that we need a break. Sometimes we need a break. It's not like we need a whole new reset, but we do need a little bit of a jump start to get back on track. We can flow out of our heart and not out of just what we see in that moment, that day. Okay, hopefully that all made sense. And hopefully I've encouraged you to stop. Maybe you're in a fog and just know the shore is close. You are closer than you think. I remember when my youngest went to kindergarten, my oldest had just graduated from high school, and I thought, oh my word, I'm going to do this all over again. It was like this huge, deep breath that I had to take. But now he's 15, and I've only got 4 years left with him. And so it happened so fast. And I know when my kids were little, it didn't happen very fast. I felt like everything was in slow motion. But I tell you, mamas, it will go fast. You will be on the other side of where you're at today. So I just want to encourage you, stay on task, stay intentional, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.